Is your engine struggling to start, or totally refusing to turn over when you turn the key? You might be facing the P018E trouble code. So let us walk through the symptoms, causes, and exactly how to fix your fuel system. This diagnostic code means your powertrain control module has detected an intermittent or erratic signal coming from the B circuit of your fuel pressure sensor. Most modern cars and trucks use this sensor to figure out exactly how much fuel the engine needs at any given moment. The sensor usually has 3 wires, which are a 5-volt power reference, a ground, and a return signal wire. It changes its internal electrical resistance based on the physical fuel pressure, and sends that updated signal back to the computer to control the fuel pump and injectors. The symptoms of this specific problem are usually moderate to severe. Your check engine light will immediately turn on, and because the engine computer does not know the actual fuel pressure, your car will run extremely poorly. You will experience heavy hesitation when you press the gas pedal, and your engine will be incredibly hard to start, or it simply will not start at all. The most common reasons this happens include a burned-out fuel pressure sensor, severe fuel delivery problems like a dying fuel pump, broken or melted wiring, and very rarely, a completely failed engine computer. To figure out what is wrong, pop your hood and locate the sensor on your main fuel rail or fuel line. Look very closely at the wiring harness for any loose connections, chewed wires, or exposed copper. If the visual inspection looks good, you will need to grab your digital multimeter. First, check that the computer is actually sending 5 volts of power to the sensor while the ignition is turned on. Next, switch your meter to test for ohms and verify that the ground circuit has a solid connection to the metal chassis. You also need to check for continuity on the signal wire going all the way back to the main computer. If the wiring is in perfect condition, the next diagnostic step is to compare the electronic sensor data against the actual physical fuel pressure. You will need to attach a mechanical fuel pressure gauge directly to your fuel rail and start the engine. Compare the number on the mechanical dial to the electronic data reading on your scan tool. If the numbers are wildly different, your sensor is lying to the computer and needs to be replaced. But if both numbers are way below the factory specifications, your sensor is actually fine and you likely need to replace a failing fuel pump. Working with high-pressure fuel lines and sensitive electronics can be dangerous. If you do not feel totally comfortable using a multimeter or safely attaching a mechanical fuel gauge, do not hesitate to bring your vehicle to a professional mechanic to get the job done right. Good luck, and get back on the road safely.